welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century, the home of the Kansas City Chiefs. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run here with the rookie. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Justin Reed.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Hey, 57, 57.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown Chiefs. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin here on the ground. He gets free inside the 40. 20, 15, and they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
They'll
try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go.
15.
You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it'll be third down.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
15, yellow, 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 yellow. Hey, color, color. Yellow.
On third down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to there. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
Go! Go!
Trying to start on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's second and 9.
Let's go now. Cowboy 8. Mustang 19. Check go.
To throw is McCarthy. Going up top. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice game to his tight end.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Yellow. Right side.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack. And it's clear why.
Motion man is Rice.
Right side.
They go play action with Mahomes. And he'll be taken down. They are in business.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
30-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
On first and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup. Look him up on a second down and 8.
Yellow.
Putting the tight end in motion. No chance at all. He'll go down.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up third and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Work to
Hey, rip
do
lift.
following the sack. It is
Yellow.
3rd and long.
Right side.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They send Edwards in motion.
60 back.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in one, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Chiefs are going to get the football at their own 40.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. Just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
On play action, it's Mahomes. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Right side.
Play action here. Mahomes hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Hero 15. Listen.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. That's going to be incomplete. And we'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Really nice job here by the defender. I mean, how often, Mike, do we see on these long downfield passes the defender kind of lose the ball in the air and get himself out of position? Well, that wasn't the case here. Really well done. And if I'm this quarterback, after these back-to-back incompletions, I got to find myself a little rhythm and take some easier throws.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go, set.
Up the middle they go. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And once again, they try the same run. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yellow.
A handoff as they try to run it here. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Yellow, yellow.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll try and run for it. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field. But they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge. And now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll stick with him again. Ooh. Oh, big hole left side. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Vikings are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here.
Yellow.
1st and 10.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
Yellow, attack, attack! Come back!
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He'll throw it left, and that's his running back. 14 on the pickup. First down, KC.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Yellow!
Now a handoff, running right. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
Now, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Now gives on the ground. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
So on second down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on third and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Big play coming up. Third and
Yellow.
goal. They'll run. And he's going to be stopped. He gets 2 down to the 2-yard line. But now it's fourth down. They say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime.
15, yellow,
They're gonna
yellow,
go
yellow.
for it
15,
on
15.
fourth and goal. Here's Mahomes. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up!
Here's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go!
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Come on, set!
Set to throw is McCarthy. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Attack, attack! Right side!
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Yellow! Right side!
They'll try the right side this time. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
15! Side!
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. Second and a yard.
Yellow! 43! 43! Right side!
Patrick to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal.
Set. 60 biceps. Let's go now.
They send Edwards in motion.
19 tight. 19 tight.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He runs with it.
The key to a good quarterback scramble is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18. Ready
Here's McCarthy. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Go!
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
Here we go. Sack! Sack! Sack!
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Vikings. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The PAT, up and good. And the Vikings cut the lead to 3, 24-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Right side.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8.
Yellow.
Dell motioning over.
Right side.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. It's over the middle. And caught by Russell. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Finding room at midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Hey, 15. Right side.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. On throw, but it's reeled in. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butler now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. On the ground, it's Akers. Good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up at about the 42.
Look at 19. Mustang 19.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Going for it all. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Tag.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of first down. A pickup of 9. They'll try to run this one in. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
Cowboy 80. Hey.
To throw, it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now give up the middle. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal.
Set. Dragon 60. Hey.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force 4th down.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score. So the field goal makes it a 1-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down
Yellow.
and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field.
Yellow,
I like
yellow.
the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So a big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
Yellow. Right side.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll fight forward for a short pickup to the 16. Here's 2nd and 9.
Line 8. Right side.
And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal.
Fifteen. What's that?
Here's a run. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Yellow.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. Motion man is Rice.
Right side.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. So last 2 plays have gone backwards.
I don't need to.
It's third and goal. They'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. Now Buckner to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now it's Buckner following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready.
This is first and 10.
Go. 18, right here. Go.
Now McCarthy. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Set.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. McCarthy to the air on second down. Fires left sideline. That is complete. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Minnesota.
18 Cardinal. Let's go now.
They send Edwards in motion.
Cut 19.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
79 Broncos.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. And that's gonna wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's gonna bring up a third down.
60 ready. 18 ready.
To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Throwing again is McCarthy. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold
was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Chop 60, chop 60.
To the air once more is McCarthy. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Up the middle they go. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.